Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Crypto Moses channel, your trusted source for the latest, nerdiest crypto insight, where I take notes and give you the stats to make us make some money. Today, we're going to dive into some major crypto news about XRP. It's one of my favorites. I've been in it since literally 2018, and this is a coin that's always going to be in the spotlight, especially with everything they've done in the past year. Now, we have seen some slight stumble on the charts, but XRP is still poised to be one of the best monthly closes in the year. So let's break it down. Make sure you're subscribed and you do not miss out on these. So as we can see here, best article title ever. XRP loses 200 MA, which is the moving average on a 4-hour chart, but it is still I second highest monthly close in 3 years. And the reason they say that, you guys, because XRP had the biggest run up in this past little bit of a bull market. And we can see here our previous drawings, and it hasn't actually hit any of our positions yet. So we're still waiting on it. It's still trading within that channel. So we can delete all of these and kind of see where it goes to next. Because the goal here is it breaks out of this triangle. Whether it breaks up or down, it doesn't necessarily matter when we're day trading it, but it is still super duper critical for it to break one of these positions for us to actually get to the next step. Now, let's break down that article and what info and news I wrote down here. According to that analyst, XRP has actually fallen below the 200 moving average on the 4-hour chart. And this is a key moving average that many traders use to gauge its short-term momentum. But here is the twist. It's still not all down and gloomy. Here's why. XRP is still on track for its second highest monthly close in the past 3 years. Not one, not two, but 3 years. Now let's talk about the 200 moving average. On the 4-hour chart, it is losing its this level indicates some short-term bearish pressure, right? Right now we are in a bearish sentiment for it. But however, it is really freaking critical for you to remember that moving averages like this is just one piece of the puzzle and it doesn't actually define the giant picture of it. Let's look at it ourselves within the chart. You can see here. Let's get all the moving averages we've got showing up. And let's go to the 4-hour chart. There we go. And we can see here. So actually, we don't need all these. No, we'll come back to that. But what we have here, this is the 55. I got it on the 55. I don't use the 50s. It's okay. 5 isn't going to make a big difference. But we can see here, it is now under this line. It is still above the 200 EMA. Right? But at the end of the day, we are still in a bear sentiment just because we have crossed over that. Now, that does not mean that it's going to stay that way because we can even see here the RSI is starting to move back up, and the RSI is still in the lower end of the chart. So we have potential to move back up very, very, very quickly. Now, here's another exciting part, in my opinion, right? Despite this dip, XRP is still set to close the month at a level we haven't seen in 3 years. So what does that mean? Let's just do a weekly close. I know that that's a lot, but we can see here. Let's do the month. Let's do the month. As we can see in a month chart, it's basically collecting the 30 days of data for the whole month. And in November, look at that giant run up. If you had just bought in November and held, you would be up 300% in November. If you had bought till the end, you'd be up 468%. And don't forget, if you're smart and you use leverage and you had 50x'd it, 100x'd it, or 500x'd it, because BTCC does let you do that. I've got the exchange link below. Please use my referral. It means the world because I freaking actually love that exchange. I haven't been able to trade much, but I'm going back here in the next couple of days and we're going back to day trading every day and we'll give you guys those market updates. But where we are right now, we see that it had one of the biggest past 2 months. And you can see that there is no other candle that is that big besides this one. And this one was our big anomaly, of course, in the first run up of 2017. But as we can see here in 2021, we had that huge run up of 254. This run up right now has beat that, right? We're at a 500% run up in the past 2 months, and the month hasn't ended yet. We could still have a little bit of, if we do 5 to 10% higher, think of how much bigger that number is going to be for its close, right? And let's think about it this way, right? What is driving this trade, right? And I think part of it is because of its continued ongoing interest in XRP's utility for cross-border payments and technically its growing ecosystem. Even with all the market turbulence we've been dealing with, you guys, the XRP community actually remains optimistic and strong, and it gives it a lot of good potential for the long term because of a developed community like this. What does this mean for us XRP holders? Okay, you guys, what does this mean? In the short term, it's essential to monitor the price action, right? We want to be watching the charts and then we want to watch how XRP performs around the key support and resistance levels. And in my charts, we've got those dotted lines for that. But long term, the setup might be laying the foundation and the groundwork for some really freaking big moves. I mean, if we can get another 500% up, that would be insane. That would move it up to maybe 15, $20. And I'm just estimating. I'm not actually doing the math, which is still insane, right? Is the potential for XRP with a community like this, them winning lawsuits and maybe being the one cross payment border system that banks end up using, right? I hope today helped. That's all I've got for you guys today on XRP. What is your take on the current position? Are you guys bullish on the future, or do you think consolidation is more ahead? Let me know your thoughts. Comment below, okay? And if you found this video helpful, do me a favor, click that subscribe button, click that like and share button. Give this video to a crypto nerd that needs to learn with you so they can also scale. Just make sure you stay informed, stay invested, and stay ahead. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.